Welcome all from wherever you are logging in. We warmly welcome you to this meeting. We are Superstars team, a team of dynamic entrepreneurs, excited to be agents of change in the world, making the world a healthier and a happier place to be. I will be doing the first session, and then later I will be inviting a very, very special guest who will be speaking to us an amazing success story there that is going to be coming in a few minutes. For the people who are joining for the very first time, I will introduce myself if I start the presentation. Kariuki Josephat is my name. I'm married to one Pieros Cherotich. And between us, we are blessed with 4 children. Before this opportunity, I was a full-time lecturer in the university, and my wife was a high school teacher teaching physics and mathematics. But while we were doing those good jobs, which we thank God for, we discovered that we were lagging behind our bills. We were in a rat race, working very hard, month in, month out, not really achieving our dreams and not having hopes of achieving our dreams. So we had to change, and we had to do something extra for us to earn extra. So today we really thank God that our dreams, the dreams we had of taking our children to the best schools, living in our own home here in Nairobi, driving ourselves in good machines, living our lifestyle, traveling around the world, all those dreams have been accomplished through this business. So we are super excited about that. And that is one of the sources of energy that I have, that enthusiasm that I wake up every single day with comes from the desire to impact many lives, because I'm sure there are so many people out there, perhaps even in this call, who want to achieve more out of their lives. Allow me to get started and show you how you achieve that even as you continue working where you've been working. Those who are not working, then this could be your greatest opportunity that you can run with. I'll be sharing slides so that I can move fast. Gaira, when you see my slides, you can nod affirmatively so that I know. Thank you so much. Very good. All right. This is the team, Superstars team, which is in more than 20 countries globally, with a single mission: to help individuals to build their own business so that they can realize financial freedom, travel around the world for holidays and vacations, and enjoy a better lifestyle generally. And you can see it's an excited team. We do lots of recognition for your effort. Enjoy ourselves for lifestyles in 5-star hotels and beyond. Now, when it comes to income, because that is a major part of our presentation tonight, we do agree with Jim Rohn that your income is directly related to your philosophy, your way of thinking, not the economy. What that means is that the economy might be too tough, but then if your philosophy is right, then your economy as a person will still be exciting. And that is what we want, especially those who are in our land here in Kenya. You know, this is very, very critical. Now, before we talk about money, I think it's prudent that we talk about something that is more important than money. That is your health. How many of us would agree with me that your health is your greatest wealth? Maybe by show of a heart, virtual, or those who are on video. Yes, yes. Many people are agreeing with that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Your health is your greatest wealth. Unfortunately, many people discover that when they lose it. Now, how do you perfect your health even at old age? You can drop your hands. World Health Organization gives us an opportunity, or a way rather, of how we can behave and eat so that our health is perfect. First, you need to do exercise. You need to sleep enough. And then when it comes to diet, follow this triangle. We call it wellness triangle. We have take whole grains and refined grains to feed your cells, many fruits and vegetables to boost your immunity, reduce on protein so that you don't get issues with your joints, fats and sugars, do away with them if you can. If you can't, then do it minimally. You don't take lots of fats and sugars. Unfortunately, sad news is that many people do the opposite. You see this triangle on the right-hand side, which is inverted. That's what many people do. Like this young lady here with the chips and soda and all these. Lots of fats and sugars, lots of proteins, little fruits and vegetables, even whole grains, nothing much there. No time for physical exercise. And then what is the effect of that then? That is the cause of all these chronic diseases. Heart disease, cancer, diabetes, stroke, arthritis, obesity, name them. But you are saying all is not lost. It's time to reverse the trend. And we are so excited as a Superstars team to partner with Neolife International. So a Superstars team, in as much as we have the best strategies for business, we do not manufacture our own products. We partner with an amazing organization, a company that has been there for the last 65 years, started from US in 1958, and that is Neolife International. It has grown to over 57 countries. Why has it been there for all these years? Because of our strong values. We are talking of honesty and integrity. What we tell you is what there is. People are number one. Did you know if you can be able to satisfy the needs of people, then you don't have to look for wealth. It's yours for the taking. Products that work, especially because of this scientific advisory board members you are seeing here, likes of the late Dr. Arthur Fast, who came up with the cancer chemotherapy. That's the level of science we are talking about. So the products really work. Equal opportunity for all, young and old, professors and those who are not likely to have gone to universities, regardless of your background, as long as you are of age. Then long-range vision, we are not doing something just for today and tomorrow. We are looking at generations and generations to come. They will benefit from what we are doing today. That is the vision that we have as a company and as a team. So now with that in mind, let's look at the solution that Neolife gives us when it comes to filling in the dietary gaps that we've seen in the previous line. Well, you may want to feed well, but it's not very practical. So we need to fill in those dietary gaps. For whole grains, we put in 3NN. It feeds your cells so that your cells are very healthy. You are as healthy as your cells. And so you look younger for longer because you are feeding your cells very well. For fruits and vegetables, we have carotenoid complex. This is fruits and vegetables in only 20 days. It will boost your immunity by 37%. Amazing. Omega-3 salmon plus for your joints and brain development and heart health, and then multi for minerals and vitamins. So now all these four have been put in this sachet you are seeing here. And then inside this big box called Provitality, we have 30 such sachets. Can you imagine a solution for a whole month? But even before you are 2 weeks down the line, you'll be feeling so energetic after using Provitality. People will be asking you, hey, what are you taking? What are you using? What's the solution? Because your face, your looks, your energy can tell it all. So the triangle, which was upside down, is now seated in the right side up. And when you are healthy, free of those chronic diseases, then we can talk about money. And remember, by the way, prevention is better than cure. I love saying this, that we are not sharing this information with the sick. The target is the healthy so that they maintain their health. Only that if you have had a challenge, a chronic issue, then this is again a perfect remedy. So we also have weight management for those who want to manage their weight, a very perfect program there. We have herbal alternatives for fine-tuning our hormones. Ladies, you use feminine herbal, and all your hormonal-related issues are sorted. Masculine herbal for men, so that we don't also get these prostate cancers and the like. By the way, for ladies, when you use feminine herbal, breast cancer, cervical cancers will not be anywhere close to you. That's just to mention 2 out of the very many. We also have organic detergents. We use detergents in our homes every single day. Research has shown that most of the cancers come as a result of these chemicals that we use to bathe, to wash clothes, our house, because we are inhaling them. You put on clothes which have been washed using these chemicals, and the chemicals get into your body through that contact. Then skincare. We don't want to put on chemicals on our skin. You want to go natural. With this age-defying skincare, you look younger for longer. We also have children program, very nice for boosting their immunity. And finally, we have farm care, especially the famous Super Grow. This will boost your ions 3 times. Super Grow is a foliar, very economical. 1 liter, you put 1,000 liters of water. So in a nutshell, we are saying we have so many products, more than 100 different products, but we may not present and teach you about all of them now. What I've just done is to give you a highlight of some of the very many products that we have, so that you can understand and appreciate. When we talk of a long-term business, a business that will be there for many, many years, it is because of these high-quality products. So by now you understand that we are here at Superstars team, but we also have our partner, Neolife International here. They provide us with the high-quality products. We come up with our professional strategies, and we build amazing, amazing businesses, as I'll be showing you in the next session. All right, let's get to this one now. Financial and lifestyle success. This is what made me to be part of this opportunity. I wasn't sick. I didn't bother with the health, but I really needed to better my finances. As a full-time lecturer in the university, my income would get finished long before the month was over. And the month was still looking at me with angry eyes from around date 5 of the month. And that was repeated month in, month out. I was lagging behind my bills. So when this opportunity came to me, I grabbed it with both hands, and I've never looked back from that time, 13 years ago. So allow me to move on to this and remind us this, that what will drive you to really move and achieve greatness in life is your dreams, not somebody. No one should ever push you. Your dreams should push you. What are you running after? What do you want to accomplish in life? Some of us is additional income so that we are not so much pressed financially. Others, they want to drive these kind of machines. Others want to travel around the world. Others want to have a home on top of, a house on top of another house. All these dreams are varied. I know when we work so hard and we don't achieve much, we tend to give up. But I'm here to tell you, don't give up, because God has not given up on you. Just make sure you revive your dreams. But let's be honest. How do you make your income? Because some ways of earning income are so limited that there is no possibility of becoming financially free. For example, employees, it's not easy to find a job that will pay you what you deserve. Your boss will only pay you that which is enough to sustain you so that you can continue working for them. Others own their own business, a small business. It is not different from a job, because you are still as occupied and you don't make much. It doesn't grow when you are not there. But on the right-hand side, we have big business builders, people who work with a system. And this is what we want to show you tonight. My prayer is that by the end of this meeting, you'll have seen that really this is working smart, not working hard. Working with a system. That means even when you are asleep, you are still earning. And someone told us somewhere that if you cannot make money when you are asleep, then you'll work until you die. That's not what we want. Now, when you have such a system, you are a big business builder, the only other destination for you is to become an investor where your money works for you instead of you working for money. So how many of us would want to cross over from the left-hand side of employees and the self-employed to the right-hand side of big business builders and investors? How many of us would want that? This is a prayer. I believe in the power of the tongue. What you confess, you possess. Always talk positive things about your life. Thank you, Veronica, and others who are raising up their hands. Let me show you how it works. Now, I've already mentioned something to that effect, that you will use Superstars team strategy and Neolife International high quality products. Two very important entities there. And when you do that, you become an instant entrepreneur because you are inheriting all the experience that we've had over the years. You're not starting anything from scratch. You start from where we are. And so many benefits will automatically come your way. You start earning additional income right away, as I'll be teaching us, and receive your income where you earn even when you're not working because of something you did some time back. Then you become your own boss, no one to stress you around. Then not much risk. These are not like the businesses out there where you start a business and it's so risky it can collapse anytime or you need too much money. By the way, here you need very, very little capital, as I'll show you. Then you are given a very powerful digital platform for you to build your business. You're in a digital world, lots of cash, travel, and bonus incentives. Then you are a part of transformational or transformative community, forward-looking people, people who are thinking about a better future. And you are part of the mission of ending the trend of poor health and financial stress. Isn't that amazing? So now this is how it works. You, by paying 10,000 Kenya shillings or 100 US dollars, you are directly connected with the Neolife International so that they can license you to use their products to build your business. In other words, you don't have middlemen. Out there, we will find advertisers, wholesalers, distributors, retailers who make products very expensive, and you're the one who pays them. Here, they are not there. You are directly linked with the company. What that means is that you're able to get all these things at a very little amount, that is 10,000 Kenya shillings. You get an international license. I told you we are in 57 countries. Then you'll get literature materials to explain the business more. You get your own website, high quality and standard. You get Profitality Pack, unbelievable. Think about it. You are getting this full pack for a whole month. You would buy this at 7,500 Kenya shillings, but now you're getting it as part of that 11,000. 11,000 Kenya shillings, the registration. And by the way, why I've put that the 6 PVs here to introduce some new term, every product is assigned points. Because we are in 57 countries, we need a way of standardizing the business. So every product is assigned points. That's what we are calling PVs, point values. So Profitality, for example, is that 6 PV. So by just joining, then you have gotten 36 PVs or points. So you're already in business by just joining. This means money end of the month. I repeat, points equals money end of the month. Then you'll get free delivery of the kit and the products free of charge anywhere in the country. So now, what are you supposed to be doing? You've started the business. So what is your work? The first thing that you'll be doing is to use the products. Now, you'll not be promoting other people out there by buying their products. When you have your own, it would be crazy to see you buying products from another shop, not your own shop, yet you also have a shop. Every time you buy products, you get points. Then you are free to share the products with those who are not members. By the way, as a member, you'll be getting 25% discount on every product. So that's another way of saving money. So you get points and you get profits if you are selling the products to someone else. And there's nothing wrong with selling. I mean, you know, we are so much used to buying, spending money, than selling. Yet everyone in the world is selling. For those of us who are married, we had to sell ourselves to our life partners that we are the best. I mean, everyone is selling something. All right. Then the other important thing, and this is the main one, this is the heart of the entrepreneurs, those who want to be successful entrepreneurs, share the opportunity. Just let people know that there is an opportunity here to change their lives. And here you earn massive points. I will demonstrate that. And then be ready to be trained. I am always very open to say this and direct. If you are not ready to be mentored, to be trained on how to be a world-class entrepreneur, then don't join the business. There is no need to join the business because we want every single person who joins Superstars team to succeed. So when you train, you get skills and personal development. Now, let me do the last part of the presentation. I show you the 3 months model that you can use to get to the level we call director, meaning you are earning an average of 80,000 Kenya shillings or about 800 US dollars. And this is how it works. It all starts with you as an individual. You as an individual. So you are there. You've partnered with the company, you've bought the products you want, and perhaps for some customers, and you are at 500 points. This is so doable. I've seen many people joining, and the same day they have joined, they close the day with over 500 points. That way you are called a manager, and you start earning some bonuses. You're earning some bonuses. Look at that. Of 2,500, yet you have just started. I love this business. You start and start earning. Then now, number 2, please note this carefully. Don't work alone. Do you have friends who are dreamers like you? Bring them to such a meeting like this. We present to them on your behalf. And when they join, Mary, Peter, and Joe, and we guide them on how to become managers like you with 500 points, you already have more than 1,500 points from them alone. And when you are at 1,000 points plus, you are called a senior manager. As a senior manager, you earn nothing less than 5,000 Kenya shillings or 50 US dollars plus. We have started growing. This is part-time. You are still earning what you're earning as a full-time employee where you are working or as a business person elsewhere. And when the points get to over 2,000 points, now this is another very exciting level. With 2,000 points in a month, you and your team, you are called an executive manager. And I'm so happy we have so many executive managers here, and you earn in excess of 25,000 Kenya shillings. I saw some executive managers like Susan Moreithi, a new executive manager, but with a bonus almost 3 times of this, 65,000 Kenya shillings. So we are just giving the minimum ever possible for an executive manager. What about when we help Mary, Peter, and Joe to become senior managers and executive managers like you? Then it means your business is giving you more than 4,000 points. And that way, you are called a director, earning in excess of 80,000 Kenya shillings or 800 US dollars. And life has started changing. I mean, in this call, we have scores of directors. Now, the lander is like this, because director is not the end. It is just the beginning of some exotic life. Because when you become a director, you start enjoying 5-star hotels lifestyle. For example, here in Kenya, when you become a director this year, we are taking you to Movenpick, the rotating restaurant at the 24th floor. You and your partner for a free dinner. And that is damn expensive, but that is the incentive that we give you when you become a director this year. That is for this year up to December. So you could join us today, and by end of the year, you are a director and you enjoy that kind of lifestyle. In any case, we also have many other lifestyles, like on 9th of this month of September, we were at Oreserenie Mara, and life is just amazing. Now, when you help one person to become a director, you are called a Sapphire Director, earning in excess of 100,000 Kenya shillings. In dollars, it's there. And you start traveling out of the country. These are the people you'll be flying with on 8th all the way to 11th of May 2024 to Mauritius. Wow. Now, when you have 3 directors, you're called a Ruby Director, earning over 200,000 Kenya shillings. And when you have 6 directors, you're a president team member earning more than 500,000 Kenya shillings. That's about 5,000 US dollars. And it is very doable. Pieros and I, when we started the business, we took less than 3 years, 2 years, 11 months to go all the way to president team member level. And our bonus then was way above what I have shown you here. So it is doable, my friends, and I encourage you to get on board. You will never know whether you would have succeeded in something that you never started. In any case, it's better to start and fail than fail to start. And before I invite our special guest speaker, so that I don't come back here, allow me to show you, by the way, this is myself before this opportunity when I was still an employee. Nothing much. I didn't have anything per se. What did I have? Maybe a wife. I mean, nothing much. I wasn't driving. I wasn't having my own home. I was paying rent. But when I said yes to the opportunity, look at now the life there. This is my second home, not the first. That's the leadership of Land Cruiser. These are my kids going to international schools. Every parent, that is what they want for their children. This is where my wife was brought up, but this is the house we built for my in-laws. This is Piero's here enjoying life to the highest levels. So it's possible. And you're joining the best team, let me tell you. You can see that the founder giving us a #1 President Team Award in the entire Africa just a few years ago. And lifestyle and travel, you start with the local lifestyle. You can see these directors enjoying themselves in 5-star hotels, Oreserenie, Sarova. This is just this year we were at Oreserenie. You can see these angels and very beautiful, dancing with fun, enjoying ourselves, training, learning, and eating. Then that's where we take you when you become a Sapphire, Windsor, Prophet Country Club. You become a Ruby Director, we take you to a pure gold coated hotel. It's called Santon Sun Hotel. Then we went to Zambia, that was 2012, Victoria Falls. I'm so happy that in this call we have so many people from Zambia doing amazing business, likes of Trust and Irene, Mashukano, and many others coming up very, very well, directors this month. That's where we were in 2012. 2013, we went to Dubai, Grand Hyatt. You see, the company takes you to the best places, the best hotels in the world, not second best. Then we went to, in 2014, we went to climb to the top of the tallest building, Burj Khalifa, this building here. Okay. And this is the CEO, Kendra, the founder, just intermingling with the who is who. Then we went to Dubai. It's an island in Indian Ocean. Think about that. Right at the center of Indian Ocean. On the end where we have South Africa. Then we went to Cape Town with all these superstar team leaders. We were climbing Table Mountains and enjoying ourselves, seeing the Cape of Good Hope, being recognized on a red carpet because of leading the best team in the world. Then we went to Ferrari World, Yas Water World, seeing the biggest mosque in the world. You'll be experiencing this kind of stuff. Being treated in a 7-star hotel, Emirates Palace. Look at that. That's myself and my wife there. Life we never thought we would afford when we were working. That was Mauritius. That was the second time to Mauritius. I've told you we are heading there for the third time. This was Mexico, Los Cabos. 22 hours flight from JKIA here in Nairobi. All these are president team members. And what does that tell you? That you too can become a president team member. It's not a place for a few. It's for the few who choose. This was again in Abu Dhabi. I mean, you can see likes of Ketch Florence and Orao there. My own biological father here. If something is so good, then you want your family to enjoy. This is Lydia Mwesa. She's in this call. So these are things that have been happening. And lots of cash recognitions, cash incentives, not allergic to money. So when they give me this kind of tokens, a cup of tea on top of the monthly bonus, I'm excited. Okay. And then next year, we will be going for a vacation all the way in Mauritius again, adjourning to become Sapphire Director. You could join us today. We help you, we work together, and you make it to Sapphire Director. But before you start, there's no possibility of getting there. So my last slide here is the most important one. Then we invite our guest speaker. And the slide here says, start now. Don't procrastinate. You see this here? Don't procrastinate. If there is a danger I have seen people engage in, is procrastinating. Intending to do something, but they are never doing it. And they always feel that tomorrow is the day, never today. Ladies and gentlemen, pay the 11,000 Kenya shillings tonight before you get to bed. Get started and start changing your life. You are just paying directly to the company through the pay bill here, business number 985650, and account number. You put your national ID, and the amount is right there. If you are not in the country here in Kenya, the person who invited you will show you how you can get started. But do this tonight. Actually, after our guest speaker is done, just turn to the person who invited you and you ask them only one question: how do I get started now? Ladies and gentlemen, if you have done this, you too can do it. There is no doubt about that. I only want to ask us of 2-3 things to do. Be guided by your dream. Have that burning desire to change your life. And don't be talked out of that by anyone. Some people will only tell you what you can't do. They will never tell you what you can. It is up to you to know that life is personal. I mean, no one pays bills for you. You are the one to know the pain of the seat that you are sitting on. If you are pressed hard enough, then you run with the opportunity. But then you need to believe in yourself. I mean, did you know that even if everyone else don't believe in you and you believe in yourself, then you are good to go. It would be really sad if you, as an individual, you don't believe in yourself. But of course, believe in God, who enables us to do everything. And with those few remarks, I want to check whether our guest speaker is ready for us. All the way in Uganda, renowned speaker, Jesse Ainebyoona'S. If you can hear me, Jesse, I know he was on a safari. Are you settled, Jesse? I'm trying to look for him to co-host him in a second. Yes, he's coming on now. He confirms on the phone. Let me be telling you who Jesse is so that when he comes in, I don't have to waste a minute. I've known Jesse for the last 13 years. He's the most charismatic, eloquent leader I have known in East Africa and in Africa. When I heard his testimony, his success story, I committed that I'm going to do this business without a single excuse. As he shares his story, note that he starts from very, very small, but he thrives and shines and thrusts to the topmost. That is the gentleman that I want to bring on stage. I'm sure you are praying that he connects right away because he was on safari. If you give me a second, we are quite a number. So looking for him, not so, here he is. Let me bring him on board. Right. So just say you are a co-host. If you can hear me, please, you can take it away.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Josephat.
Can hear you very well. And
Yes.
can see you. Yes.
Great. Good to see you. And good to be here with the superstars. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am most delighted to be here with you this evening. My name is Jesse Ainebyoona. Professionally, I trained as a mechanical engineer at one of the universities here in Uganda. In fact, one of the best universities in Uganda. And it is at about that point in time that I got to learn about the near-life business opportunity. Today, I'm married. My wife is called Diana. And together we are blessed with two daughters. One is called Ruby. She is 6. And the second one is called Mariah. She is 4. Where did this business find me and why did I start it? This business found me at a place in my life where I had just registered to study mechanical engineering at the university. Now, this was on government sponsorship. I don't know about the government sponsorship program in Kenya, but here in Uganda, something called government sponsorship is something that we highly esteem. So it was a dream come true for me because I knew that for 4 years, my parents would not have to pay any tuition. So when I got started at the university, I remember going for these mechanical engineering lectures and workshops. And for me, when I went to the workshops, it's when I realized this is not where I am meant to be. Because whenever it was time to get into the workshops, we put on our overalls, we put on our gumboots, we'd start greasing machines. And at the back of my mind, I knew this is not where my future lies. Yes, I knew the physics and the math, but in terms of the physical practicability and application of the course, I did not see myself doing this in the long haul. And it is at about that time when this opportunity came my way. It came my way through, it came to me through a friend who I had gone to school with. I remember he was our deputy head prefect. Then he sent me a message. And this message was saying, Jesse, if I could show you a way you can work part-time in your spare time and make some additional income, would you be interested? And I said, yes, everyone wants to see how they can earn some money. So I went and attended this meeting. There were products which they talked about. But I remember for me, one thing that stood out at the end of the meeting, they invited some people that had done this business. And at the back of my mind, two things came to me. I said, if those people have done it, I can also do it. But the other thing that came to my attention was I lose nothing by trying. In fact, sometimes you will never know if you can do this business until you give it a try. So I did not have the money, but I went and looked for the money. And I just want to say that a good opportunity normally comes at an inconvenient time. That's one of the ways you can tell a good opportunity. Maybe you have had money for some days, and now when you have used it, that's when the opportunity has come. This may be the opportunity for you. So I went and looked for that money and I got started in the business. Now, I don't know if I did not listen to the instructions clearly, but one thing I can tell you, 1 month came and passed, another month came and passed, a third month came and went by before I had touched any money. A fourth month came and went by. And the reason I tell you this is because this business works, but it works when you work it. I'll say that again. This business works, but it works when you work it. You see, I was in the business for 4 months, but I was not working the business. And because I was not working the business, it was not working for me. So the person who invited me asked me, Jesse, which products are you using? So I didn't want to tell a lie, but I just kept. I think the silence told him something, that this person here is not using any product. And the reason I was not using the product is because I thought that these products are for sick people. So I did not see myself sick. I thought the cleaning products are for rich people who have money to buy them. Then he told me, you cannot do this business if you don't use the products. So I went and I started using that cleaning products and a skincare product called hand and body lotion. And let me tell you something. When I used these products, they really opened my eyes. Now, these products don't work on the eyes, but for some reason, when I used them, that's when my eyes opened. I began to see that these products actually work. Now, what did I do? I began to talk to people. I talked to people. Anyone I would meet, I talked to them. Whether it was at school, whether it was on the road, I lost all the fear. I remember that month I brought in 5 people. That month is when I became a manager. A few months later, I became a senior manager. About 3 months later, I became a director. I became a director when I was in second year at the university. And for me, this gave me a new approach to life. I began to believe myself more. I don't know how the situation is in Nairobi, but I'm sure that it's not very different from Kampala, where students graduate from the university and they are wondering who's going to employ them. When I was a director earning that money, I told myself, you know what, the income I'm earning, this is what I would be earning as a graduate engineer. No looking back, do this business all the way. I continued working the business, and I always like to make this joke that, even if a lecturer asked in class what is applied thermodynamics, even if I didn't know the answer, I would just put up the hand. Because even if I don't get the answer right, the money will keep on coming. So for me, this business began to open my eyes, and I began to believe in myself even more. Let me tell you something. I did not know how much I enjoyed traveling until this one day when a friend of mine was traveling to Japan. Yes, we are studying on campus together. So he invited me and said, Jesse, I'm going to be studying in Japan. Come and escort me. So I escorted him. Now, this was the second time going to the airport. The first time, we were still little. So my dad took us on Christmas Day to show us how aeroplanes land and take off. And unfortunately, that day there was no plane taking off. Our airport is not as busy as the Nairobi airport. Okay. So this was the second time. And I said, today, I want to see exactly how this plane takes off. I want to see. So I saw him very smartly dressed in a suit. He got on the plane, and then I knew his bag because I had escorted him. So I saw his bag, his luggage going into the boot of the plane. And wow, then the plane closed. Then the plane came out of the parking, got on the runway, sped off, and it went into the air. And I said, my goodness, where will I ever go? I told myself, I also want to travel somewhere. But then the voice in me told me, just where will you go? To do what? To see who? Who will pay? Wow. About that time, the company, Neolife, announced that if you become a World Team member, you would be invited to attend the Neolife Golden Convention, which was going to be taking place in London. Now, please get the name right. This is London. This is not some town in Uganda. London. And I knew you cannot go to London by bus. The only way to get to London is by air. So I knew this is a dream come true. Let me tell you, I worked. And the thing I want to tell you from that experience is that you can do anything. In fact, someone said, when the why is clear, the how becomes possible. When the why is clear, my why was to get on a plane for the first time. In fact, I remember one time I even went to bed and I dreamt that I was on a plane. Can you imagine? I woke up, I was in my bed. I said, should have gone back to my bed, So I worked the business. I remember I got a picture of the plane, put it at the back of my diary, and I talked to people. I made presentations. I talked to everyone I would meet. Interestingly, at the end of it all, I qualified, and here I was set to travel for the first time on plane. What intrigued me was the plane that I was going to use that day was an Emirates aircraft. Now, the plane I had in the picture was also an Emirates aircraft. Now, one would say it was a coincidence, but I will tell you, over time, I've come to appreciate that when you work hard for something, you even begin to attract it. Like opportunities begin to come closer to you. That was my first time on a plane. We traveled to London via Addis Ababa and Dubai. Ever since then, I've been to Mauritius, I've been to Zanzibar, I've been to Victoria Falls, I've been to Cape Town, Johannesburg, beautiful places, beautiful resorts. And let me tell you, when you travel with your life, it is a beautiful experience. You don't travel in, you don't go and you stay in cheap hotels. No, you live and stay in the best of the best. If you are here and you enjoy traveling, I just want to tell you, welcome aboard, because you are going to have a lifestyle that is unimaginable. Aside from the travel, which is fun and I can never stop talking about it, I have enjoyed the benefits of good health, both for myself and for my family. Remember when I started, I had the mindset that these products are for sick people. I have since changed that because now I understand that we don't sell drugs. We are not doctors. Okay, I'm an engineer. We don't sell drugs. What we do is that these products are for healthy people who want to keep healthy. And I can tell you those are the majority. Everywhere you meet people, those people are not sick. Most of the people we meet are not sick. These products are for healthy people that want to stay healthy. I've been able to use these products. And for me, one of the challenges I used to have a challenge of cough and flu. Cough and flu, that was my biggest problem. So I began to use vitamin C and zinc. I used it over and over and over. And as we speak, my immunity over time has grown to a point that even when I get that cough and flu, it doesn't stay long. It goes away almost immediately. So those are some of the benefits. We have used these products as a family and they have worked wonders. Our children are in great shape, great health, vibrant, really, really bright and brilliant, amazing products that do amazing things. We have made money. We have made investments. And I just want to tell you, one other thing that this business has done for me, especially for me and knowing where I have come from, for me, this business helped me discover myself. This is a unique opportunity. And I will tell you this. In terms of personal development, and I do train people in a number of fields, in leadership, in public speaking, there is no better place to develop yourself and become a better version of yourself than in this opportunity. When you grow this business, think about it. If you are employed and you are at a managerial level, you have a team. So what do you need? You need leadership skills, you need team building skills, you need to inspire your team to achieve results, you need, all those soft skills. I have found that Neolife is the best opportunity to train you and become a better version of yourself. Back in the day, I remember one time, it was in the evening, we were going for supper. Someone looked at me, I think he looked at how I was walking. He said, Jesse. I said, yeah. He said, Jesse, you're clumsy. I didn't know what that word meant. So I went to the dictionary, I thought it was a compliment. So when I looked up the meaning of this word, I noticed it was a terrible description that you can ever give to somebody. But I think that gentleman was right because I think at that time, that's who I was. I want to tell you out of this opportunity, I have become a better person. I have discovered myself. I discovered my ability to communicate in public. I discovered my ability to lead in an excellent way. And as a result, one of the organizations, global organizations, gave me an outstanding achievement for being outstanding in communication and leadership. That is something that I would never have achieved. In fact, to this day, when my friends who know who I was then meet me, they tell me, Jesse, you were the most unlikely person would have thought would have made it in this business. So this is an opportunity that will help you to become a better person. I have spoken at different audiences in different parts of the world, all because of this opportunity. Who thought that a person like me would be where I am today? Only way I can tell you has been possible is because of the opportunity of New Life. You might be here and you run a business. I'll tell you this. Sometimes you offer services, but your clients pay like 4 or 5 months to pay you. In New Life, at the end of every month, you are paid. And I've never received a call that tells me, just say, we are very sorry this month, we are unable to pay because of reasons ABC. Even in the heat of the COVID pandemic, our business tripled and quadrupled. So the kind of opportunity we run with is a business that anyone can do. It is a business that works if you work it. It is a business that rewards you and pays you fairly and squarely if you put in the effort. I know people. I know people. I know you have insurance companies in Kenya. I know an insurance company where when you sell $30,000, okay, $30,000 of insurance, you earn $30 commission. How unfair is that, honestly? Think about it. You sell $30,000 of insurance and you earn a commission of $30. This is a business which pays you for the effort you put in. I want to encourage you. If you are here, first of all, if you're a distributor, embrace this opportunity because this is the best opportunity. There are so many things out there that people can do. I know so many other companies that came like Neolife, but I want to tell you, most of those companies are no more. Neolife is still standing. This business has stood the test of time because of our solid values, because of our amazing products. We are in business for the right reason, and we are ready to be the single biggest force behind ending the trend of chronic health and poverty all over the world. So in case you are a distributor, this is your moment. Get hold of this opportunity. No excuses. No excuses whatsoever. Tell yourself, if others have done it, I will do it. I will do it. Don't give yourself any excuse. Find the switch and you will get more. In case you are a guest, you have been listening in, I want to tell you that this business works. It works. You just have to come on board. And all you have to do is to believe that if it can work for other people, it can also work for you. And then behind the belief, put in the action. And the action you're going to take after this call is to just don't ask so many questions. You know, this business, even me, there are things I'm still understanding. There are so many things to learn. You cannot say, when I start, when I understand, that's when I'll start. No, you just start, and as you learn, you keep on earning. As you learn, you keep on earning. As you learn, you keep on earning. This business is an amazing opportunity. In case you are here as a guest, I want to tell you that some things you will only know from your own experience. Nothing teaches like your best experience. When you earn money, those questions will even be answered. So I want to welcome you to the family of Neolife and to the Superstars team in particular, because it's one of the best teams in the world. A team that motivates me and inspires me greatly. So if you have been listening in, you are a guest, no more. You know, sometimes I tell people after this, don't even go to pray for financial breakthrough because God will not bring money from heaven. God answers prayers by bringing opportunities like this. So get hold of this opportunity and make the most of it. And I know we are going to meet at the beaches of the world. Next year, we shall be going to Mauritius. I've been there before. I want to go back this time with my wife. So don't look back. This is the opportunity that is going to take you to the place where your dreams are. No looking back. Take it up and go forward. If I can do it, if Josephat can do it, if Terrence can do it, if anybody else can do it, I know that you. I wish you all the best, and I wish you as much success as I have had in this business, because the best is yet to come. Back to you, just.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Jesse. You know, you make me feel so charged as if I'm brand new in the business, but I feel like doing it more than ever before. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure Jesse has spoken to our hearts as individuals because I could hear the vibration, you know, could feel it. Thank you so much, Jesse. We love your passion, a very assuring testimony even to our guests. They are not only joining, but joining with energy and enthusiasm. And thank you so much for sharing from the depth of your hearts. God bless you so much. And guys, I don't want to add a thing. I can only echo Jesse's words. If we've done it, you too can do it. But you know what? The devil has also heard that. So be careful. You might be so well potential, but then you never start. The enemy who doesn't want you to succeed can bring in some delay tactics and you fail to start. Start tonight. They say the odds of never starting will always increase as you take longer time. So the longer you take before you do something, the more the odds that you will never do it. So this could be that single day that you've been waiting for. It could be the starting point of a brand new life for you. And the best gift we can give to Jesse is to start tonight. And when we meet in Mauritius, you stop him somewhere and tell him, man, you look familiar. I think you're the one who talked and you made me start this business. And here I am. And I'm sure he will hug you with excitement and tell you congratulations. Let's not just dream of dreams. Let's rise up and wake up and achieve those dreams. It is from tonight that our lives are going to change. God bless you so much, even for your precious time that you spent with us. It's an hour worth it. It's an hour worth more than 100 years that people spend out there not doing much. But remember, if you don't start, then it will be an hour wasted. I pray that today becomes a brand new day. God bless you so much. Now turn to the person who invited you and ask them only one question. How do I start now? And the rest will be history. Thank you so much. God bless you. Let's be meeting in the beaches of the world. If you'll be there to be met, and I'm sure you will. And God bless you so much.